Although many people in this world find themselves unhappy and frustrated in life, they never take the steps necessary to create the life that they want. Most people wish things would change, but never consciously make the decision to do what's necessary to change. They simply go on day after day, month after month, and year after miserable year, wishing and longing for something different, yet never make up their mind and make the decision to change their life. Until that decision is consciously made to change one's life, things will inevitably stay the same. You have to take that step. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm going to make the effort. I'm going to do whatever it takes to create the life that I want. Doing that one simple thing is a huge step towards the growth that you want to see in your life. By consciously making that choice, you're saying to yourself and the universe that you will take the necessary steps to move forward, and you will find that immediately you will begin to do whatever you need to do in order to live the life that you want for yourself. There's another important aspect of choice that I want to take a minute and talk about, because the truth of the matter is that life is a series of choices. Each one of us is faced with hundreds, if not thousands, of choices to make each day. Obviously, some decisions carry more weight than others, but the quality and outcome of a person's life are a culmination of the choices that were made throughout their journey. Each time we come to a fork in the road of life, we're choosing an event that is ultimately going to have an effect on the quality of our life. The impact of most of these decisions is minuscule. Obviously, choosing whether or not you wear a blue shirt or green to work on a particular day won't have a tremendous effect on your overall quality of life, but it is a veritable fact that some of the most significant times in your life will be when you're faced with an important decision to make. The concept of the power of choice is absolutely essential to grasp prior to embarking on your journey of transformation and improving the overall quality of your life. Most people have the misconception that the amount of happiness and success that a person enjoys or is capable of acquiring is determined by the amount of good breaks and good luck that they will experience throughout their life. This simply is not true. That is precisely why it is imperative that you realize the significance of and the opportunities that lie in the blessing of choice. It is important for you to understand that life is not a matter of good luck or bad. It's not a matter of getting all the breaks or none. None of that matters. What matters the most is the decisions that you make each and every day. The most exciting thing about this notion is, if that is actually true, and the level of happiness that you experience throughout your life is determined by the quality of the choices that you make, then this means that the level of happiness that you will enjoy is completely and entirely up to you. You may be wondering why it is I continue to refer to the freedom to choose as a blessing. This concept is an integral component in attaining happiness. What I mean is that it's a blessing that has been bestowed upon us by our Creator. You see, our Heavenly Father in His infinite power and wisdom could impose His will upon us and force us to live according to what aligns with His divine will. But through His infinite love and grace, He's given us the blessing to make our own choices in life, and in turn put us in control of our own destiny. His divine hand will never force us to make any decision. At times He may try to offer us direction by speaking to our hearts and using other methods of persuasion, but ultimately He allows us the choice to, choose the direction that our lives will go. Obviously, there will be times we make poor decisions, but our Father will always allow us to choose nonetheless, and then live with the consequences, whether good or bad. I certainly do not want you to confuse with what I'm saying with the notion that we have the ability to choose our circumstances. Circumstance, whether good or bad, is an element of our lives that is oftentimes out of our control. Many people are born or forced into circumstances and situations that are completely not of our own doing. But although that you may find yourself in less than ideal circumstances, and whether or not you will take the appropriate steps necessary to improve your situation are two completely different things. The power to change one's station in his life is what comes with the blessing of choice. In Asia, we hear about the concept of karma, and I want to talk about that for a second. Here in the United States, there's a common misconception about what karma is. When someone stubs their toe, someone says, "Oh, that's karma. You must have been mean to somebody someday, or you must have honked your horn at someone in traffic." But karma is not a punishment. It's not God punishing you for your wrongdoings. Rather, it's referring to essentially what we're talking about here. I'm saying that if you make the right choices, do the right things, and live the right way, your life will be happy and good. On the other hand, if you're making poor choices, doing the wrong things, and living the wrong way, inevitably the quality of your life will not be very good. That's essentially what I'm talking about when I say that the quality of your choices will determine the quality of your life. So therefore, I implore you, take the responsibility for your life, make the choice, take the necessary steps to get on the path, and create the life that you've always dreamed of. In future videos, we're going to be taking a closer look at exactly what you need to do in order to create your optimal life. And again, I've also compiled all of this information and more in my book entitled The Path, 10 Simple Steps to a Guaranteed Life of Happiness. If you're interested and would like to check it out, I've left a link in the description. And until next time, this is William with The Blessed Life. Thanks for watching.